Exception handling in Java. This is Dr.Abirami from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Let us see how to handle an exception in Java. What is exception? Actually, an exception is a disrupting normal program flow concept. If we find like any code in our programming will disrupt the normal program flow, we can make that particular program code inside what is called as an try, and we can handle that code when if it is going to generate any abrupt in the normal flow of a program, which can be handled in the catch. So an exception is different from an error. An error is an issue which will halt the program flow and might even halt the system functioning, wherein an exception will not be the same as an error. There are two types of exceptions. One is checked and another one is unchecked. A checked exceptions are those which are verified at compile time, wherein an unchecked exceptions are verified at runtime. Now, we are going to handle an exception using what is called as a try-catch block. What we will do here is we will insert those statements in our program coding which might generate an abrupt or disruption in the normal program flow inside what is called as a try block. So a try block will wrap up those codes which might throw exceptions. And we'll have a catch block here which will handle those exceptions which have been thrown from the try block. And there is a finally block which has been used with our exception, which will always be used to clean up any exceptions regardless of whatever the type of an exception that has been thrown. So common exceptions that will be used with our program flow includes null pointer exception. It can be an array index out of bounds exception. It can be illegal argument exception. It can be an IO exception or SQL exceptions. And the type of exception that we are going to use with our program flow depends on the type of the code which is being inserted within the try block. Now we'll see a simple example as how to go with an exception handling using try block. The try catch block will be handling this exception here. Let us see, in this program we have a try. Inside the try block we have a statement where we are calculating the result as a number divided by 0. We know that division of any number by 0 will not be a value, instead it will be an infinite. Now this type of a division will result in an exception. It is not an error statement. The statement is a syntax followed as per the Java program coding format, but this is going to generate an exception. We are going to handle this exception as an arithmetic exception, and which has been caught in the catch block as catch arithmetic exception, and for every exception we are supposed to have an object. So we have here arithmetic exception E. Inside the catch block we are having a print statement which states that this particular statement is expression which has resulted in a division by 0. So we are printing a message as if the user can be easily understandable as stating error, division by 0 is not allowed. And this will be allowing our program to normally complete its execution. That's an advantage of our exception handling using try catch block. The next, now we should know how we can handle or get with this exception handling concept in our Java. We should be very precise in using the try catch block. Remember, if you are having a try, there should be a proper catch statement. Do not include any try catch block in a program coding unless until there is an exception that you find will be generated. Don't have any empty catch block in a program. That means avoid using a blank catch. Use proper try catch block and ensure that every try catch block has a finally, in order to make sure like you are going to free up or clean up the resources which has been used in our try catch. Ensure this. A catch should be handling an exception. There should not be any blank catch block. There should be a finally to clean up our program coding and use the exceptions whenever it is really needed. Do not use a try catch unless until the program demands. So exception handling is a critical concept in Java which has to be explored in detail.